Hey there, how's it going? Cat up here. So I've been told I didn't have quite enough energy in my voice. I was a bit too laid back. So I've decided, what the hell, let's put a little bit of energy in my voice. Now, I did a little bit of work on this place. I had a live stream where I played for about 4 or 5 hours. And as you can see, I did some stuff. And it's some pretty good stuff. Now, I have some more work I need to do on this. Right now, see, this is coming in. This is a belt of 60 per minute. And it's coming in and it's going up there to the second floor. Now, we have a lot of work to do. And I need to redo this. So right now, I've only got the bare bone basics. Just the bare basics going on. I have plates going on there, I have rods going on there, and one of the things that I'm doing that I'm realizing is wrong is I've split this, so it's 60 coming in, and it's splitting it as 230s, but the thing is, here we go, this is 15 parts a minute, so this is still double the amount of material going in as is going out, so it's stalling out. We can be a lot better with this if we just replace with the next parts, and we actually split this again in what is called either a manifold or a splitter setup. I think I'm going to do it probably more as a splitter setup. I just realized I'm hurt. Do I have anything to heal with? I don't. Anywho, let's do a splitter setup here. So this side is going to be, well, right now everything's coming through. So it's still coming through and it's going to back up. I'm fine with that. But this should be going in and it's going to split it to 15s. Great. Now we can do some more things. Next thing we're going to want to make is we're going to want to automate screws. So now we've got screws. The next thing that we're going to want to automate, I think, is going to be, at least on the iron side, is probably going to be plates. I think it's going to be reinforced plates, which is, of course, screws and plates. Now, what I'm thinking, oh, it's got like super dark all of a sudden. I wish there were lights in this game. So I think I should do this. Okay, so we don't need all of the screws going down there. In fact, I'm thinking I might do the same thing for the plates. I might actually split. You know, I'm moving all of the machines. Come to think of it, if we're going to be making plates, we need an assembler because this is 2 parts. Oh, we went really far there. Okay. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And then we can do one of these going down. So this gets us plates. There we go, plates. Not sure I like that. Oops. That's a bit better. And so we need screws next, which is going to be this one. There we go. After a little bit more organization, we've got some really basic, and I'm talking really basic creation of basic parts. So here we are. I had to reroute things because I realized that plates needed a little bit more than I thought. They needed 30 per minute for the iron ingot. These only need 15 per minute, and then this only needs 15 per minute. So I had it wrong. So the plates, this is a 60 line coming in, 60 parts per, or 60 iron per minute. It splits it, so 30 of it will go in here, which is exactly what we need, 30 per minute. Then this is another line of 30, which then splits it again into 15 per minute for each of these. As a result, I mean, it's not terribly fast, but we are indeed making our reinforced iron plates. Let's check downstairs and see how well this is working. So I think things are going pretty good here. We have our plates, we have our rods, we have our screws, and we have our reinforced plates. I mean, it's not going terribly fast, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going pretty damn good. We have lots of storage spaces. Now we're going to have a lot of iron parts and complicated parts on this side. This side is going to be more complicated parts, but I also think we need to start getting into our copper works. Now, we don't have basically any copper production right now. I think it's time we get on that. So we're going to go over, we're going to actually set up pretty much the same setup at the copper node that we did at the iron node. I'm going to do a little bit of a cut, we'll be back, and we'll see what we'll do. I think it'll turn out pretty damn good. Follow along. Okay, so it was a bit noisy, so I actually shut the machine off for the moment. But we have here, this is our copper miner. It is much the same as the processing facility for the iron, but it's copper. So same thing, comes out here, Mark II belt into a splitter because it's 120 per minute. This splits it to 60 per minute in each side. The other splitter then splits it to 30 per minute on each side. Each of these smelters can handle 30. So we're smelting 30 copper ingots in each one of these little beauties here. Now it is starting to back up. I'm not entirely sure why. I think maybe I tripped the power circuit when I actually shut this thing off. It could be. I think I might have tripped the power circuit. Either way, oh, actually, they might even just be full because I don't have them emptying anywhere. So let's turn this back on so it can keep doing its thing. Okay, yeah, it's just full. Not a problem. So we've got these. They are probably full up right now. Yes, they are 100 copper in each. Not a problem. Next step is we're going to have to start getting it over to the base. Now the base, let's get over here. So on this side, we're going to want some of our basic copper things that we're going to be making. So we're going to be starting with wire, some cabling, and probably copper sheet, I think it's called. Autosave, go away. Copper sheet, which just takes iron ingots. So that's a nice, easy thing to make as well. And I think we're going to be needing those for making our pipes. Pipeline. Here we are. So it's a copper sheeting for the pipeline. We are definitely going to need those copper sheeting also for the junction things, and the pipeline pump is going to need those and some rotors. We don't have rotor manufacturing up yet, but that's something we're going to be doing. We haven't used all of our iron that's coming in. We've actually only used half of the iron pipeline that's coming in, to be perfectly honest. So we're probably going to be doing that for the rotor input next, because this is going super slow on the reinforced plating. I think it's time that we're going to start getting another miner, but it is more important that we get this copper sheeting up and running because we are fast running out of fuel for our power system again, and I am tired.
I'm tired, boss.
Tired of being on biomass. I am tired of burning wood and leaves in solid biomass fuel. It is time we switch over to coal. And I know a good place for coal, but it is a bit of a distance away. So at first, we're going to have to make the coal plant all the way to the beach. I believe that's to the south. I wish I had a map. But I believe that's to the south of us, and it is quite a distance. Not a problem. We just have to make the power plant over there, prime it, let it do its own thing, and then just connect cables all the way. We won't making the power plant over here when all the coal and water is over there is, well, just plain stupid. Nevertheless, this is what we got. So next step, let's automate some copper. And we're back, don't you know? Okay, so we, right next to the ironworks, we now have some copper production going on, at least shortly. We don't actually have the copper coming in here yet, but we do have some constructing machines to make us, I believe this is, yes, wire. This one is going to be for cabling, and finally we're going to have the all-important copper sheeting. I do think we should probably do 2 of these. We're going to need a lot of copper sheeting. Actually, we probably do want to do more than 2 of these. So we're going to be splitting. We're getting 120. This is 20 per minute. We're getting 60 in. Actually, we're going to want 3 of these. So a new improvement with the production floor. We've got 3 now with the appropriate splitters that are going to be making us copper sheeting. Now, copper sheeting is going to be really important for those pipes once I do the coal management, but unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. I still need to get all the copper actually coming in, and then we need all sorts of power going on. I think I'm going to have to make a 4th biomass power generator just for the moment. Yeah, not something I want to do, but it is something I think we have to do. Plus, I need to go cut down some more trees because we're almost out of that biomass. Oh, I hate these things. But soon, I tell you, we're going to be off the biomass and on to the coal. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Let's just get some more biomass for the biomass generators. We will hook up finally, get the coal from the coal foundry over here and hook it up and start producing those sweet, sweet copper plates. Well, copper sheeting, actually. And then we're gonna have some fun with this, because after this, we need to make us a coal power plant. Okay, so we're gonna be taking a little bit of a break here. Once we pop back in, hopefully we'll have another generator going on and the coal coming in. So I will be right back. Okay, so here we are once again. We are processing more biomass. So this is wood, and we've got some leaves. We got them in the containers, fair amount going on. They of course go in, get processed into normal, basically chopped up biomass stuff, which is then brought into here, and then of course we are all set as it makes solid biomass. So we should be good for fuel for a while. And when we're not, well, we'll be okay. Now we gotta do the next part. We need to get the copper running upstairs so that we can actually do some stuff with that. I also think we need a 4th generator soon, as yeah, things are going pretty tough here on the power grid. I cannot wait to get that coal power. Let me tell you what, it's getting pretty late though. I'm up in the wee hours of the morning actually filming this, so I decided, what the hell, we're gonna make this episode probably a little bit shorter. I mean, shorter for you guys. I'm gonna be cutting it down a fair amount. I've been playing for hours, of course, but such is it is, c'est la vie. Hopefully next time when we come in, we're gonna get the copper going all the way from here to over there. pretty much bypassing these generators, and hopefully we actually start making coal power very soon, or at least start making the coal power plant. Well, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time as we start to make the coal power plant.